Hello everybody, I am here to unveil my brand new Breville Cafe Roma espresso machine. It's a manual pull, 15 bars. I'm very excited. This was actually a wedding gift from two of my favorite people, Richard and Maureen, so thank you very much. I haven't opened this yet, so we're going to open it together and we're going to make our first espresso drink. So let's start the process. Okay. I did, in preparation to this, watch a few videos. I didn't watch any videos where they were unboxing though, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, and as you can see, I've gotten it out of the box. Bit of a wrestling match with the box there to get it out, but thanks to the beauties of video editing, no one had to see that. So let's see what we have here. We of course have the beautiful main component here, the machine. It's got a drip tray. It comes, of course, with the piece that you make the espresso from. Pretty simple kind of operating here. You keep it on, you turn it on, of course, keep it on standby. One side for espresso, the other side there. If you are looking to steam some milk, which we will, because we're going to be making a latte today, bit of a cappuccino latte. Came with this piece with this one inside. This is the 2-scoop espresso, and also contain this guy here, the 1 scoop. So it just depends on how much espresso you want to make. Also came with a piece in case you want to use espresso pods. We won't be doing that today, but it's good to know that that's an option. And of course, our metal container here for the milk, so that we'll be steaming the milk over on here on this side. And this little tool here, which thanks to the internet I learned is for cleaning. So to clean the milk part, it actually has a few uses here that you can use there. So we are going to get started. Oh, first I was thinking, where's my stamp? Where's my scoop? And I was looking around and I opened up the water compartment and there it was, hidden right inside there, of course, just so everything can fit right into the box. So luckily I have that. Of course, the water compartment here is removable. Just gonna pull this guy out, enjoying the bubble wrap, of course. And yeah, so we've got all those pieces. Just gonna put this to the side. I'm gonna undo the cord here. One thing actually it didn't come with was a little espresso glasses, which makes sense because you want to get your own, you want to personalize the device. So because I didn't have any in the house, what I actually went downstairs and I picked up 2 shot glasses. Turns out I have a ton of shot glasses in the house. So I'll be using that for this. And at this point, I'm going to give everything a quick rinse. Okay, I've given everything a quick little rinse here. And I pulled out the water compartment. And as you can see, it's a completely removable piece. It's plastic. It's got this little handle. It says push down on this side. That's actually when you put it in the machine. And there is a minimum amount of water, and max. So I'm just somewhere in between the two. I'm going to put that in right here and just push down where it said to, just to make sure. Close that up. Looks like we're good. I've got some of the other pieces. What I do have actually is I bought some special espresso here, actually for this specific occasion, because like I said, this is my first espresso machine. So I've got this manual brew espresso roast Edmonton, which is supposed to be really good. And I also got this North Roast one. This one actually is award-winning. I just got a little bit of this one. It's at a higher price point, so I decided I'd try this one out. I'd try that out. I'd see kind of how I felt about the difference there. So I'm just gonna put that there, a little product placement. And what I'm gonna do, like I said, I've got this piece here, and I also have the 1 scoop and the 2 scooper. I'm gonna go with the 2 scooper. Now, reading through the instructions, what it says is to run some water through it first. Just to kind of make sure everything's okay. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the 2 scooper in here, which should just fit right in here. Yep. right in, fit it in. Just going to turn it this way to lock it, it says. And then make sure that my plug reaches, which is a very important part. Going to, oh look, there's a little plug protector. I hadn't noticed that. Take that guy off. Machine's off, everything's off right now. I'm plugging it in. Everything looks good. I'm gonna turn it on. So you can see the power's on. And what it's saying right here is that it's heating. So it's heating the water that I put in. It was cold water. So that's gonna heat up. And when it's ready, use the 2 shot glasses and put them right here so we can see the visual effect. Now that I have the machine turned on, you can see here the power button is red. This is saying that it's heating, so it's heating the cold water that I had put in the water tank and put it in there. I've got the 2 shot glasses positioned, but right now it's just going to be water that's going to be coming out of here because we are just testing out the machine just to kind of flow it through. And then once we're done this piece, we're going to actually make some espresso. So I'm quite excited. So I'm going to be frothing some milk a little later, and we're going to be making a latte, maybe with just a little bit of cappuccino feel to it. Okay, and as you can see, the water is done heating. I have everything positioned there. It's been turned on. So I'm going to change it from the standby position over to the espresso position. And as you can see, we are making some water, some hot water. Looks like everything is flowing through, and I turn it off because it is a manual pull machine. Okay, so we have filled it up with water. It's good to get kind of a feel for it there. I will need to, that's hot. Okay, and now we know why there are special espresso cups, so that you're not just dealing with the hot water here. So I'm just gonna pour some of that out. Okay. So now we got this. I'm going to turn the power off just for safety. I'm going to unlock this. Of course, it's just water inside. I'm going to shake that out. Maybe dry this off a little bit. And we are going to use the scoop. This is the 2 scooper. And we are going to make some espresso. Okay, like I said, I'm using the North Roast coffee, which I picked up at the local coffee retailer here. And I'm just going to do 1 and 2. Okay, I'm going to close up the bag real quick. Get some of the air out. Close it up. Now see, what I have is just coffee beans sitting in this. So I'm going to use the stamp, and you don't want to apply too much pressure. You just want to kind of even it out. I haven't done this in years and years since I worked as a barista, so I'm just going to apply just a little bit of pressure. You don't want to apply too much pressure because you want to make sure that the water flows evenly, because of course it'll take the path of the least resistance. So if it's really tight on one side and not on the other, your coffee's just going to flow that one way, and you want it to be basically even, so just enough. And then, dust off the top there. So I don't know if you can see that, but it's pretty flat. Kind of looks like chocolate, to be honest. I'm going to set this guy up, lock it into position. Now put my glasses back down, just like they were before. This, of course, would work better with normal espresso glasses, which I will be getting soon. To turn it on and put it over the espresso side. Let's take a look. Okay, nice. This is looking beautiful, actually. Okay, I'm gonna turn it down now. Ooh. Okay, so I've got two nice espresso shots sitting there. Let's just take a quick look at this guy real close. Look at that. Oh, crema at the top. Some quality stuff, actually. I've got my milk container here. You can see I filled it up with milk up to a certain point. That's about, I'd say it's about halfway. I just don't want to make too much here. Now I'm just going to actually test this out. So once I move it to here, it's going to take a second. And is it going to start steaming? Oh. Oh yeah. It takes a second to start actually steaming. So you got some serious steam there. So I'm going to put it right in there. And just kind of want to do this, like a little bit of up and down. You want to skim the top a little bit, give it the froth. I don't have a temperature gauge to really tell how hot this is getting, but I can feel from the outside of the container it's still a little cool. It's frothing up nice though. I want to get this to a good temperature. Alright. This was milk right from the fridge, so it was cold. Now it's starting to get a little warm actually. You can hear the machine doing its work, making that water that I put in there into steam. And I think we are done. So there, I turned it off. Steam kind of came out from the sides. Right. I've got my milk. Just in the interim here, before I start using the actual tool, I'm just going to wipe this off just for cleanliness sake. Be careful because it is warm. I'm going to turn it off. Pull the plug out. It's actually quite a nice plug. It's got a little piece here for your thumb to give it a good yank. And we have the components for my latte. Now, you don't traditionally put a latte in a glass like this, but I do want to see how everything kind of mixes together here. So, I'm going to... Okay, and now I've got my milk here. It's all frothed around. I may have actually spilt a little bit around the edge, so we'll get rid of that. And I put in my espresso. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Right. And that, my friend, is a latte. Just a little bit of foam here at the top, kind of make it a little espresso-y, or a little cappuccino-y. And you can see my espresso there. So, well, that's good. That is good. Thank you, Richard and Maureen, for this gift. I love you guys, and hope to see you soon. Take care.